Big up, guys. Welcome to my show reaction stream to the match yesterday. Very good match. Obviously, I was actually out yesterday, but I got back and obviously seen highlights of the game. Bees won, United won, and apparently, what I could see of it, we played brilliant. One of our best performances, but no finishing is the problem. We're lacking that sting still. And we need to find it to finish these teams off. It's all very well. We got a point against United, but we should have beaten them. There should have been 3 points there with that performance and that many chances created and everything. And the finishing was just off again. It was a riot yet again, which is a shame. And I know, obviously, other streams are going on at the moment. Obviously, Arsenal ones because they obviously drew City. I was watching the game. A little bit disappointing with that. A little bit disappointed. But, it was a draw there, 0-0. I thought there was going to be quite a few goals there because we've had, plenty of those games over the weekend with plenty of goals and amazing games. Loads of goals everywhere. Pardon me. And, a great one earlier on, Liverpool and Brighton. Liverpool winning 2-1. But there were so many chances created from both teams. Could have been probably, 5-all, 6-all or something. It was that mad a game. But yeah, Liverpool came out on top, winning 2-1. And they're still top, of course, because of that draw there with Arsenal and City. So, yeah. So obviously all that happened and loads of goals yesterday. I managed to see highlights of a lot of the games. I saw highlights of this one, of course. I've got to see it properly, fully, the whole game. But what I could see of it, we were amazing, incredible performance here. One of our best performances for a long while. And happened to be while I was out at a concert. But there you go. I've seen a load of shit recently from us, and especially against Burnley. Losing to them, very disappointing that was. Very disappointing, losing 2-1. Not good at all. But, this was an excellent performance. Just wish we could have got the goals we needed. We just more goals. And saying that, we almost did lose. And Mason Mount, where the hell he'd been. And he's come back and scored against us. It takes the piss, but it's and we got that injury time equaliser at the end there from Aya. It was magnificent. I thought fantastic game from him. A lot of them had great performances for us. So, and obviously we get into all that, and I'll get straight into this because obviously. Won't be on here too long because obviously there's other things going on, other streams. Might try and go on a stream possibly later on. We'll see what happens. What time I finish this, but I have got a comment in here, so I'll have a look at that. A Chelsea fan, yeah, big up Mr. B, yeah, big up Chelsea fan. Thanks for coming on, mate. Yeah, glad to see you in here. He's comes on a lot of these streams and in the live chat. So welcome, mate. Welcome again coming in here. Yeah, it was we're getting to this. Yeah, Chelsea. Yeah. You should have won. Yeah, we should have won. But shoulda, woulda, coulda, and none of them happened. We should have done, but there we go. We got a point. And at the end of the day, look, the other teams lost. Luton lost. Everton lost. So, thankfully, it all went okay for us yesterday. We'll take that point anyway, even though it should have been 3. A lot of people are saying, it was a much better performance than we got against when we beat United 4-0. And that may be so, but we still only drew this. Whereas we did win 4-0 before. So... that may be the case, but this is not a win. If you're going to perform and play really well like that, you should be winning it. And we didn't. So, unfortunately, that was the case. But anyway, we get into this and look at my obviously the team and formation, which is 3-5-2 yet again, 3-5-2. But anyway, it did kind of work out this time, so can't really moan about it. So anyway, Flecken in goal, and actually was good. He had a great performance, but I'll talk about him more as we go along. Rawslev, still don't get what it is about him, but again, we'll talk about him later on. Lewis Potter, great performance. Collins, pretty good, really good. Aya was superb, really brilliant. Even Zanka, I thought, had a good game. Jensen was pretty much back to his best, I thought. Fantastic game he had, brilliant. Yes, and Yarmaluk, what a performance! Only 19, this man, this boy, 19. Incredible performance, great performance. And Visser, brilliant. Tony, brilliant, back to his best there. I thought, okay, no goal, but he was fantastic. And Yanel, great performance as well. So the subs: Trevitt, Godos, Strakosha, Baptiste, Damsgaard, Mopai, and Bomo and Yeka and Kim Ji-soo. So that was our line-up and formation. Let's go into theirs. There we go. I'm just bringing this up there. Oh, I haven't brought the page up, bloody idiot. Yeah, but I've read all that out anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But I'll bring the page up now. Meant to do that. Here we go. Share it with you now. Don't worry about that in the background. I don't know why I've got that still. That's the cricket one. But I'll change that easily, he says. But it will be once I get to the background. Don't worry, I'm changing this because I didn't get around to changing it after I'd done the cricket stream, of course. But now, here we go. There we go. That's better. So anyway, yeah, we've gone through our lineup and formation. So let's get on to Man United. Lucky United, yeah, again. Here we go. Right, let's get to theirs. 4-2-3-1. Onana in goal. He was actually brilliant as well. He made a lot of great saves. Kept them, I suppose, really did keep them in this for a draw. So it was him as well. But they had a lot of luck because our finishing wasn't great. So Dalot, of course, Wan-Bissaka, Mainu, Lindelof, Varane, Garnacho, McTominay, Højlund, Bruno Fernandes, and Rashford. And the subs: Amrabat, Mount. That's to turn up here and score. Hasn't played for ages. Don't know when the last time he did play for United, and yet he plays now and gets a goal. Oh well. Casemiro, Anthony, Heaton, Ericsson, Martinez, Kamwala, and Maguire. A rare appearance on the bench there for Maguire. He usually plays, of course. So, but anyway, let's go into talk about the game a lot more. And hold on a minute, I'll just get to that. Sorry about this, guys. The key moments and stuff. We'll talk about that. Where was it? Here we go. Right. Highlights, report and reaction. Brentford 1, Man United 1. Mason Mount stoppage time opener cancelled out by Christopher Ayer's close range finish in dramatic finale at Gtech Community Stadium. Brentford chalk up 29 shots. Yeah, 29 shots, but still only draw. In dominant display. Thomas Frank, this performance was 1 or 2 levels higher than the 4-0 win against them. Yeah, but we still won that 4-0. We only drew 1-1 there. Difference there, wasn't there? Yeah, great performance, but we need to finish teams off. And we got Brighton next at home, of course, on Wednesday, and that's not going to be that easy. You know, they're in and out, up and down this season, Brighton, but, you know, still a good team. And then we got Villa next Saturday, so, and that's away, and that won't be easy either. Villa are a very good team as well, so we need to do this. We need to keep this performance going. Need to keep this, you know, producing these creating these chances, and need to finish them off and kill these teams off. And unfortunately, we're not doing that. But I'm proud of the lads, though. Great performance, but just need to finish. Just need to sting. Get our sting back. Come on, you bees. We need it back. Anyway, Christopher Ayer's second goal in as many matches earned Brentford a point they more than merited against Man United on Saturday evening. True. Well, he merited more than a point, but there you go. The away side took the lead against the run of play 6 minutes into added time. Substitute Mason Mount sweeping beyond B's keeper Mark Flecken. But Ayer converted Ivan Toney's cutback 3 minutes later in a dramatic finale at Gtech Community Stadium. Level at the break with Brentford twice denied by the woodwork. Exactly, yeah. That as well. We hit the woodwork twice. Very unlucky. Thomas Frank made 2 changes to the side that fell to a narrow defeat at Burnley a fortnight ago at Turf Moor. The most notable inclusion was that of Yehor Yarmouk. He was great. Fantastic performance from the young man. He made his first start of the calendar year, the Ukrainian replacing Frank Onyeka in midfield. Keane Lewis Potter also returned to the side at left wing back in place of the suspended Sergio Reguilon. That prat, yeah. Manchester United were unchanged from their dramatic 4-3 FA Cup quarter-final victory over Liverpool. The cagey beginning saw first half chances for both sides as Yarmouk did well to get to the byline and cut back looking for Jensen before the visitors cleared. Marcus Rashford led a United counter soon after, but it was a move that culminated in Bruno Fernandes dragging the away side's first opening off target. Was the Bees who then proceeded to dominate the remainder of the half and indeed the match. Johan Visser's work rate saw him capitalise on some slack visiting defending, producing a low cross that needed Victor Lindelof to clear. Lindelof's central defensive partner, Raphael Varane, then had to return the favour as Brentford continued to pass to press for the opening goal of the evening. Jensen saw his shot saved by Onana before Ivan Toney's free kick after a clever routine with Vitaly Janelt was cleared. First chance, the best chance of the half fell to Toney soon after. Nathan Collins displayed great vision to find Visser in space, and his flick around the corner set the England international in on goal. With only Andre Nana to beat, Toney's shot came agonisingly back off the bottom of the keeper's right-hand post before United scrambled clear and Visser headed the resulting corner wide. The woodwork would deny Brentford the breakthrough. Their fast start had more than merited the game moments later. A short corner routine worked back to original taker Jensen, ending with Zanka's powerful back post header grazing the crossbar. Visser had personified Brentford's desire in the first half. He won the ball back on the edge of the home team's area and found Janelt. The German's weighted ball over the top was perfect for the run of Toney, who left Lindelof on the ground as he cut inside and fired just over. There was no let-up in the intensity from Frank's side as both Janelt and Visser missed further efforts and Onana had to be on his toes to save Lewis Potter's header from Ayer's cross with the outside of his foot as the half ended. Mount and I are on target in dramatic finale at the Gtech. The second period began with a succession of Brentford corners and Dallow curling wide of the target. This strong run from inside his own half produced a shot wide before Flecken made a superb save to thwart Rasmus Højlund at the opposite end of the field. Yarmouth was then denied by Onana, as was Lewis Potter on the rebound. The wide man also headed off target from Jensen's cross during another sustained spell of B's pressure. Tony's volley from Jensen's lofted through ball was the next opportunity to come and go. Lewis Potter's bicycle inside the area took the home shot count to 23 as the game entered its final 20 minutes. Brian Mbeumo replaced Visser and Mikael Damsgaard was introduced in place of the highly impressive Yarmouth in the host's first two changes. Tony finally had the ball in the net on 73 minutes as he latched onto Mbeumo's pass, but the forward was flagged inches offside. The crossbar would deny Brentford yet again when Mbeumo saw his brilliant volley cannon back off the woodwork, and Tony then hooked the Cameroonian's corner over with 7 minutes left on the clock. 9 added minutes were signalled by the fourth official, and it looked like it was to be the cruelest of endings for Frank's side. On as a substitute, Mason Mount latched on to Casemiro's pass and curled into the far corner to give the away side a lead. They were fortunate to have earned. Exactly, fortunate, very fortunate to have earned. But more late drama was to follow, and despair had soon turned to joy inside the Gtech. Samon Ghoddos lofted the ball high into the Manchester United penalty area, and the ball was brilliantly kept alive by Ivan Toney. The forward muscled his way to the byline and laid the ball on a plate for Ayer to turn home in front of the West Stand as deserved parity was restored. There was still time for the Bees to roll the dice once more, but United cleared Neil Moipai's deep cross, and referee Hooper brought a pulsating clash to a close in the 104th minute. Fantastic performance from the Bees. It really was. But we only ended up with a draw, a point, hitting the woodwork twice, having, as they said, 29 shots. But we just need to finish. We need to finish, guys, and that is it. And if we can do that, we're going to beat these teams. We play like that, keep playing like that. We got Brighton and Villa next. We can beat them, beat both of them. And I know Villa are tough. Brighton can be tough at times. They unluckily lost today to Liverpool. So it's not going to be easy, you know. It's just not going to be easy. Anyway, I will go through our player ratings. And a lot of them earned some great marks yesterday. I thought that was a great performance. But as I say, we do need to finish teams off. And if we do get this many chances, we've got to finish them. And I'm very pleased with this. I'm actually happy. I'm not actually on a rant this time. But I still feel we've got to finish teams off. And United were there for the taking. I don't think they were that great, and we dominated them. But, you know, it's not going to be as easy as that in a lot of the other games. I mean, I still think Brighton might be a pushover, and probably Villa won't. But if we can keep playing that way, this performance has just been lacking a lot this season. And we have got that in us. We got that in us a lot more than we have shown. And we put it together yesterday. We actually got it together. But, you know, we need to now keep doing this and keep, you know, the pressure on, keep the points, getting these points, accumulating these points. A point is great, but we should have had 3. And we need, if we can get 3 points now against Brighton, take anything from Villa would be great. And then Sheffield United, 3 points there. That would be brilliant as well. You know, that gets us to almost mid-table again. And that's probably where we should be, really. Okay, you could say we're a top 10 team. And we should have been in Europe. What was it, last season? We could have got there. But anyway, we're not going to do that this season, nowhere near. And we were struggling a bit. But hopefully next season, should we stay in the Prem, which I believe we will, I can't see us I can't see us going down now. Especially with them teams like losing more points, Everton and Forest, and of course Burnley and Sheffield United still struggling. I can't see them staying up. Luton are finding it hard to put victories together. And they were unlucky yesterday, I thought. I still think they will stay up, Luton. I think they're a very good team. One of the best teams that have come up out of Burnley and Sheffield United, and they are the best team that have come up with them. Those other two look well behind them. But, I hope they stay up, but it won't be easy. They need to start winning again. And I think they will. I think they will get a run together. But it looks like now we're a fair way ahead of those now. We got a bit of a buffer, but we need to keep winning now. We need to get wins together. And that point was great, but 3 would have been brilliant. Stephen, he's in here. Yeah, big up, Mr. B, big up, man. Big up, welcome back, mate, to the stream, the live chat. United were woeful, but didn't take full advantage. I know, mate. I know that. Don't have to tell me. Home games are most important wins. Are paramount. Exactly. Yeah. Of course they are. But I did say before we'd take a point, and we got it. So would have loved the 3 points, and we should have got 3 points. Keep saying that, but in one of these other games, we might get that. We might get the result our play deserves. Our chances we make. I don't forget we hit the post and woodwork and everything. So, we were pretty unlucky there. We should have had more goals. And if we get all them chances against Brighton, put any of those away, we'll beat Brighton. The same against Villa. Anyway, I'm gonna go into the player ratings here. And right, so Flecken, I thought had a really good performance. Done some good saves. Not that he was tested much. I don't think he had much to do. But what he did was great. I know I don't really like him. I don't think he's a fantastic keeper. I think Raya was. I think Raya was our best keeper we've had recently. But we got this guy, and he looked good. I've got to admit, he looked good, and in this game anyway. But we're not much to do. But I'm going to still give him an 8 because he did make some good saves when he had to. Didn't let the team down at all this time. I'm going to give him 8. If anyone wants to give marks in the live chat, well, obviously Stephen's there, you're there, mate. So if you want to give my players any marks, it's up to you. Leave them in the live chat there, mate, and I'll go through them. Give him an 8. He was decent there. I still think he's got bigger tests against better teams that have better shots. I'm not saying United are not a great team, but they weren't great yesterday. I still don't think they're the United of old. Previous years. So, but anyway, Rorsleff, I still don't rate him, and I know a lot of people have waxed lyrical. A lot of the other Brentford fans I've seen on other sites, Brentford fan sites, I've seen them, rave about him a lot going forward and things like that. But I still don't see a lot in him, and he's not great intercepting, tackling. I don't think, I don't get it. He looks weak as a defender, and I'm sorry, I don't get what other people see, and I think they're looking at a different player myself. So really, I'm only going to give him, I'm not going to give him a massive mark like a lot of others are giving, like 7 or 8 or whatever. I'm only going to give him about 5 because I still don't rate him. I don't see what it is. I'm sorry. Anyway, moving on to Zanka, I thought it was one of his better performances. He was another one I was unsure about, 50-50 over. The jury's still out in a way, but I thought he had a really good performance here. And, he's kept in quiet a lot about Hoyland and Rashford and all that. He kept them quiet, and so did Dyer, I suppose, really. But I think Zanka had a really good game here. I'm going to give him a 7. Could be an 8, but I don't know. No, I'll give him a 7.5 here. I thought was fantastic. Come up with a goal. Yet again, important goal there in injury time. And I'm going to give him, I'm going to give him an 8. Not quite man of the match, but very close. I thought he was superb in this game. Collins was decent, didn't have a lot to do at the back, but he was okay. I'll give him a 7. Lewis Potter, I thought he had a great game. Fantastic game, young man. Very instrumental. I'll give him an 8. Jensen, I thought was superb. One of his best performances for a long time, a very long time. And I'm going to give him a 9. And I'm going to give him, he's going to be my man of the match. Jensen, I thought he was really instrumental there. Fantastic in the midfield. But actually, as well, it's going to be a joint man of the match, actually. And I'll tell you about that when I get to it. But Yarmouk, I thought, was brilliant. The young man, only 19. His first full start for a long time. He comes on mainly as a sub. I thought it was a great, okay, he was substituted, but I thought he had a great game, the young man, only 19. I'm going to give him an 8, I thought he was really that good. But here's my joint man of the match, now. What can I say? I thought this guy was brilliant, because, a long time I haven't seen him perform like this. And there is a player there. I know, we can see that. That's why Germany were so interested in him and, want him to play for them. And I kept looking at him, and we know he's got talent, and he's produced it this time. And I'm giving him a 9 as well. Because it's a joint man of the match, him and Jensen for me. Both a 9. And Tony had a good game, his best game for a long time. And I think maybe the confidence of getting that England goal, I think that might have pushed him a bit and given him a kick up the arse. He needed it, He was great in this game, and I'm giving him an 8. Visser also, great performance. I thought he was really good. I'm giving him an 8 also. And the subs that come on, Mopai for Rawslef, didn't do too much. I don't think Mopai, not really. Got booked as well. I'll give him a 5. Godos, it was good. I thought he was really good when he come on, and obviously instrumental in helping get that equaliser. I'm going to give him a 7. Damsgaard, bit weak still, not in the game too much when he come on 69th minute for Yarmouk. Godos came on for Lewis Potter, by the way, in the 86th minute. Damsgaard came on for Yarmouk in 69th, and didn't think he was that special either. I'm going to give him a 5. And Bomo, brilliant. Come on for Visser in the 70th minute. Right, brilliant. It's great to have him back. Got a great volley. Hit the post. Fantastic. I'm going to give him an 8. It's great to have him back. Brilliant. Really need him now for the running. Subs not used. Strakosha yet again. Jisoo, Trevitt, Baptiste and Onyeka. So there we go. That's all of that, and I'm obviously going to bounce very soon now, guys. This is a fairly quick one today. But I am happy with this. This has been fantastic from us. Great performance. It really was superb. Just need to win. We need to get the goals and get the 3 points. It's all very well doing all this, but we've got to get a win. We need to finish these teams off. And we got Brighton next. Can we do it against them? I hope so. I hope we can win there. Anyway, I'll read this comment from Stephen. A point is good, but should have pushed for 3. Yeah, well, we should have had 3. I keep saying it. I'll keep saying it, Stephen. We should have had 3. But we didn't. But a point's good enough. You lot lost, and so did Everton, and the other teams drew. But so, it all worked out for us, didn't it? We got that vital point and another bit of a buffer. So who cares? We move on. We move on to the next one, which is Brighton. And, of course, I'll do a preview for that. That'll be coming probably tomorrow. Well, Easter Monday. I doubt it might not be tomorrow now. Probably Tuesday. And with probably make it part of the debate show. I will probably do that. Have a preview and debate show on Tuesday. So I'll probably do all that. And of course, everyone, please smash the likes and sub again if you're new. I'm up to 103, which is good. I want to keep this going up, keep this rising now, keep the subs going up, and get this, keep going on this channel. It's brilliant. And of course, I want the subs on my other channel, the Mr. B Chats England Cricket. Please keep the subs going up on that. I'm still on 16 there. I need more people watching it and coming into the live chat and stuff. But thanks for watching again, everyone, today. If you have been watching, obviously on playback, and people in the live chat, Chelsea fan and Stephen, thanks for coming in. There's obviously other things going on, other games, Arsenal, of course, been going on, and Arsenal, Man City, and Liverpool, Brighton, and other streams happening. So I'm going to go now, guys, and hopefully I might get on one. Hopefully I might get on Dale Boys if it's still going. Thanks everyone again, as I say. And, keep watching and keep supporting me. I really do appreciate it. Thank you very much. And for now, I'm out of here. Goodbye.